All right, guys, here with Hoagie, we got the Flexi line. We've got the hot dog, the beef hot dog is the food that we're going to be using for him here on our walk. Okay. In the previous clip, I explained everything, you know, what our main goals is, the purpose we want to try to achieve on this walk. So now we're just going to get Hoagie out. We are at a nice park. Remember, it's worth the drive. So if you're in like a city area, don't just go out to your neighborhood sidewalks, things like that. It's hard to control that environment. It's very close. You'll see once we go to the park area, there's a lot of open area, lots of people walking, possibly some other dogs, bikers, all that good stuff, okay? So main goal, get him out. He's gonna be around 10 weeks at this time. We're gonna wanna get him out, get him socialized. The walking's kind of secondary, but I'm gonna show you guys how to do all that stuff, okay?
Real quick. I think I know why it didn't work.
Why?
You had this on airplane mode last time. Airplane
you think
mode is
that's
going
why?
to affect any signals coming into your phone.
That sucks.
Because I was about to put it on airplane mode and I was like, hold on. Doesn't that make sense though?
It does. That might be why. We'll see. All right, so we're good? Filming? Okay, cool. Good job, buddy. There's a perfect opportunity here. We see another dog. As soon as he acknowledges or sees that dog, I'm just going to drop this hot dog down into his face. If he doesn't trip me first. And we're just going to lure him past all this situation, pull the food up, let him see and acknowledge that there's other dogs here and around. He doesn't care, wants the hot dog. That's awesome. That's good. Give him a little bit of food lure, pull the food up. Good boy, buddy. And that's one of the easier ways to kind of get past the situations where you got other dogs in close proximity. We're probably going to find a couple more on the trail here on the walk, but I personally don't trust other people and their dogs, right? So they may look friendly, the owners may not have any good control of them. They're just going to be pulling them on the leash, and may not be the best situation for our young puppy to get greeted like that, especially if they're shy or nervous and that other dog kind of overpowers them. It could just be a whole disaster in itself. So when we're out on this walk here, my main goal isn't socialization, the aspect of like I want him to engage and sniff and play with the other dogs. I want him to learn that he can see another dog, acknowledge them, and we can walk right past them. No problems, no issues. We don't have to bark, we don't have to react. You're gonna get hot dog every time you see him. And the other time that I'm gonna be rewarding is when he happens to be at my right-hand side, right next to me. Boom, perfect, just like that. I just drop down, give him a little piece, rip off a little piece here. Oh, good puppy. Not telling him, giving him any command or making him walk next to me. Okay, so this is the importance of the Flexi leash here. Very nice, bud. We give him that opportunity to kind of explore, check things out. He just saw the bike go by, no issues, no hesitancy. If he were to get afraid of that bike, the way it's moving, the person on it, whatever it is, again, the Flexi leash allows him to get out of here, escape, that flight reflex, if you will. It gives him the opportunity to do that, which is important. If we're on a 6-foot leash, we trap them, we don't give them that option to have that flight experience. Oh, good pups. Good job, bud. And they can feel cornered, if you will, even though they're not cornered because they're in an open area, but they're still stuck on that leash. Oh, good boy. So there you guys were able to see, he acknowledged, he saw that there's these people walking, another dog coming, looked back towards me, came to me, got his reward, got some hot dog food. Oh, you good boys. So now that he's seen that dog, he knows it's there, I'm gonna get the full hot dog. Oh, good puppy, yeah. Just lure him right past it. Nice, nice job, bud. Oh, such a good boy. So he kind of went out, saw the dog, said, hey, don't care about that dog, where's my owner? Ran back to me, got big reward for it. No reactivity. That was a perfect dog to walk by as well. Seemed nice and controlled. Wasn't lunging, pulling, barking, anything like that. Super, super important. That little interaction right there, guys, that's gonna kind of imprint in his brain long term. That's huge. That couldn't have gone any better, honestly. Notice too, I didn't have any tension in the leash. I let him, he was on the flexi line, I let him kind of get out a little bit in front. Same here with him coming up and wanting to see that person there. Person didn't want to acknowledge him, just wanted to walk by. That's totally fine. Not all people need to say hi. It's actually better if they don't sometimes. But he started following him. You saw the guy was kind of like, hey, no, I don't want to engage the puppy. So all I had to do was click the button down on the flexi line. Boop. Got him coming right back towards me. That's important. They need to learn that. They need to learn that not every single person needs to be approached and needs to greet them and say hi to them, right? Very good, bud. He sees the dog behind us, took interest in it, no problem. I just keep going. I keep walking. We got the flexi line here. As he catches up to me, and as he gets to the right side, I'm gonna reward. Say, hey, it's okay. I want him to do this stuff. I want him to experience, I want him to see other things, I want him to have some freedom. Again, the main point of this is the socialization aspect. If I start getting too far ahead, naturally the puppy's gonna want to catch up. Good job, bud. Good job. If he doesn't, click the button. Oh, you good boy, buddy. Very nice. Very nice, bud. Very good. Give him a little bit of baby talk, some ups. Try to get him to come towards you. Good boy, buddy. So that right there, so there's another example. That person also didn't really show any interest, didn't really care to engage with him. That time, he didn't try to harass that person as much and try to follow after him. He quickly learned, oh, this person's ignoring me. I'm not going to get anything from this person. I'm going to come back and rejoin my humans. Okay? So 3 things as far as the loose leash walking goes. Number 1, when he gets too far behind, you just keep going. They're going to catch up. If they don't catch up, like the situation with the dog there, you just press the button, give a little bit of leash pressure, make some kissing noises, baby talk. Then as soon as they start coming to you, you can reward, okay? Second thing is the opposite. Instead of them being too far behind, if he's way too far ahead of me, I'm gonna click the button, and as soon as that button's clicked, it stops. I'm gonna be waiting down here like this for him with some food. Hopefully he'll come running back. Here, you'll see the horse. He's like, what the heck is that? Good boy, bud. Very good. That's another good thing for him to see, all right? That's another reason why I came here to this place. I knew there would be horses around. Yeah, good job, buddy. Now, even though he got a little bit on guard, a little bit, alert by it, was barking, it's okay. Not the end of the world. I'm not going to really correct him or try to stop that behavior. Just going to let him express himself, let him figure it out. It's good that the horse was running parallel with us and not coming towards us, because that could freak him out even more. But now he's got that experience under his belt. He saw the horse, ran by, he survived, he lived, Maybe if that horse comes back down, I'm not too sure where they rode off to. But ideally in that situation would be if we get that type of reaction from them, what I would want is I would want to set it up multiple times. Essentially desensitize him. So just sit here and let him watch that horse go by 100 times, ideally, till he's like, oh, I don't care about this. That's old news. I'm desensitized to it. It's no longer novel. Nothing is happening. It's not coming anywhere near us. There's no association that we're learning here. Nothing needs to be figured out. Then they learn to ignore it. They learn to come to realize that that horse running by is literally nothing to them. Good job, buddy. And then again, as he's walking and he ends up by my right-hand side, I'll give him a little piece of the hot dog. Oh, bud. I'm trying only to reward on the right. Because later on in his training, I'm going to teach him a focused heel on the left-hand side. So I want him to learn that it's just kind of an informal loose leash walk on the right-hand side. And when I teach him to heel on the left, it's going to be a focused heel. He's going to be looking up at me, that nice fancy stuff, but not even close to worried or focused on that right now. All I want him to do is see this world. Cars driving by, joggers, bicyclists, other dogs, horses, sights, smells, trash cans, porta potties, you never know. Just get him out, get him exposed as much as you can. At this young age, super, super critical. Super important, guys. Great job, puppy. Yeah. Great job, puppy. Oh. The only thing that would be better about this place is if there was a little pond area or something where there was like some ducks or geese. That'd be good for him to see as well. Yeah, bud. Very nice, buddy. Now when it comes to other people, granted we've passed like the two that were coming in the opposite direction of us, kind of ignored them, didn't want really have anything to do with them. That's okay, that's fine. I like those people better. But we do also want him to get some exposure and experience to positively imprint to people. So if we can, we want to try to get somebody that is willing and wanting to say hi. We got a guy golfing over here, so he's hitting the ball across the green a little bit. He's checking that out. It's great. All this stuff is good for him. Just let him see it. Let him hang out. Let him get exposed to life. When you do this stuff now, I can't stress enough how important that is later on as an adult dog. If we can get them out and exposed positively in environments like this, as much as you can. So don't just do this once with your puppy. Do it twice a week, once a week, 3 times a week, however often you can. Oh, there's a pop. We're dealing a lot, depending on when you watch this video, we're dealing a lot right now with pandemic puppies from the COVID-19 pandemic. A lot of people got pups at the height of the pandemic in, what was it, like 2019, 2020. And they never were exposed to life. They never saw anything outside of the house because that's where we were the whole time. And then now we're having lots of behavioral issues, lots of problems with people and their dogs because they weren't socialized, they weren't exposed. Good job, buddy. Did you guys see right there what he did? He was walking on the left, said, hey, where's the food? Where's the food? I walk on this side, right? Made his own decision. I didn't force him. Whoop. Hopped over to the right. There you go, buddy. That's where you get it. So, like I said, it's very formal. There's no marker cues. There's no, command for this. It's just simple interaction here. You walk at the right-hand side, you get the food. That's it. Oh, bud. All right. I'm thinking we cut across the field here. We'll see if we can find that horse again. I have no idea where it ran off to. Yeah. Oh, good puppy. Good puppy.
Oh, I don't like how cold the grass is.
There's actually a lot of people up here towards the top with their dogs.
It's the golden hour, so it's really good lighting for you and him. If you want to take a pose and you can take it as a picture out of the video, your call.
Nah. Good pup. Good pup, huh? He's a good pup. Nice thing too, guys, about the flexi leash, the flexi line, is they never essentially learn to pull. Because there's never really any tension. It comes and goes. It has a lot of give to it. It's the whole point in the flexi leash. So from day one, he's not feeling that pressure and that tension on his collar and learning to pull against it to get whatever he wants to get to. Whether that be another dog, a person, something that he wants to sniff or smell, whatever it may be. That's another advantage here to the flexi line. And so he saw me pull the hot dog out of my pocket, put it in my hand, he jumped up on me a little bit there. That's fine. Just ignore it. Just keep walking. You don't have to address it here and there, or here and now. You just keep going. There we go. You wait till he offers the behavior that you do want, which was him walking just nice in my right-hand side, then I'll feed him. A lot of the time what I see in dog owners, and they get too flustered and too frustrated. They expect maybe too much out of their dog to walk perfectly on the leash right away, or they're doing nothing but luring the entire time and having the food in the dog's nose, and that prevents them from getting this experience and exposure. What do you think, bud? You like it here, huh? Yeah, do you like it here? Pretty nice place. Oh, good boy. So there's a perfect example there, guys, of like if your dog's getting too far ahead of you. Now, he really wasn't that far. I would let him normally get further. But I just wanted to show you how that situation would play out when you stop it. They kind of get met by the end of that line. As soon as they do that, they turn around. Hey, what the heck? What was that for? Why'd you stop me on the leash? And then I'm down here waiting with a hot dog reward. What that exercise there will translate to over a number of repetitions is that as soon as they feel the leash stop, they're going to come right back to you. So we're kind of beginning to condition a recall response, right? So the leash is loose because it's a flexi leash. If they start to get out of our comfort zone of range, like I think this leash goes up to about 30 feet, they start going too far, we stop the leash, and we get them to come back, and we start walking. And that begins to kind of teach them like a radius. Like you can only get so far out ahead of me before I'm going to stop you and make you come back. That's a boy. He slowed down to wait for me to get to my right side, take the food, and then off he goes. I don't care. That's fine. Oh, good pup. Good pup. Very nice. That's a boy. Oh, good job, bud. Very nice walking, huh? Very nice. Let's see, we got a couple people walking on the trail here. Let's see if we can maybe cut some of them off and see if they'll want to engage and say hi to him. Like I said, that is important. We want to create, ultimately, in my opinion, a neutral dog, a dog that can care less about the people, other dogs, doesn't run up to them. But at this super early stage in their life, I want him to have those experiences, that positive imprinting to people. That's it. And then once we've got a few of those under our belt, then I'll start pulling them back and saying, hey, you don't need to go up and say hi to every single person that you see, right? Oh, good boy. Very nice, bud. Yeah, nice. Nice, bud. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Nice, bud. Nice, bud.
That's our vacation time. Like when it's not 90 degrees out here.
Oh, we got dog central here. One dog just walked past. We got two in front of us, one little tiny one coming down. So this will be interesting. We'll see how this plays out. So far, he's doing pretty good. Pretty focused on just wanting the hot dog, which is cool. Good job. Remember, the main thing for me right now is I really don't want him to interact, sniff, play too much with other people, their dogs, just because you never know. Like I said, I don't really trust people too much. Good job, buddy. Yeah. Good boy. There we go. Nice. Nice, bud. Good boy. Nope. Good boy. There we go, buddy. Boogie. Oh, good pup, pup. Good pup, pup. Good pup, pup. There we go. There we go. So right there in that situation, whatever reason, don't know why, it's not like those dogs really did anything bad per se. He started barking at the little golden doodle right off the bat. You saw me give a little leash pop, tell him no or give him a little pop because I don't want that behavior. So I want to show him like, hey, that's not what we do. Oh, good boy. There's a perfect time to practice his little recall. And then anytime he would respond and turn back towards me, I give him that hot dog and feed him and just work him through that situation. Again, it probably would have been worse if I would have allowed him to go towards those dogs. It didn't help that the other small wiener dogs started barking back towards him as well. Oh, good boys. Very nice. Very nice. But that's stuff that you're going to run into. So here he sees this dog here. It's at a little bit more of a distance, didn't seem to mind. So maybe it was a distance factor. Maybe he's fine and comfortable with dogs that are further distance, didn't like how close that was and how there's like quite literally 6 or 7 dogs all at once within like a 30-second span. Very good, bud. Gotta pee. Good boy. Very nice. Very nice. And that's our little first walk there. So we got him. A little bit of loose leash walking at the right-hand side. Able to capture that behavior a good amount of times. Able to practice our little leash radius here of how far out he can get. Walked past a horse, bicyclists, runner, joggers, people, dogs, all in one session. It's great. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, you can go ahead and cut it.